farmer's job, he has such a finite amount of resources and energy. He has to really go to the best land. Now, even the best land is going to have some plowing, and there'll be some rocks removed. So even your best disciplable people are going to have challenges and difficulty and pain. No one's going to be perfect and easy. However, what he's saying is, and this this can be such a pragmatic passage that I don't want us to make it sound like we forget everyone except for just your best people. But again, one of the principles we talk about is more time with fewer people produces greater results, which was one of the things that Jesus did. So Jesus clearly spent a lot of time dealing with the rocks and the challenges in the lives of his disciples. And there's always, every ground has some seed, a weed, and every ground has some rocks. That's especially in Israel. Those are not unique things. But you're looking for, so Jesus said, follow me. And he saw how that seed responded to that first opening opportunity. And then he gave them more challenges and more opportunities. And so he had a large group of people he was discipling, but he only gave that group maybe 10% of his time. He kept this group of 12 and they got 90% of his time. More time with fewer people produces greater results.
The soil can be changed in a lot of ways. I mean, you can come in and you can get the rocks out, or you can come in and you can maybe determine it's thorny and use a different seed. I'm just wonder if the point of the parable, and I could be wrong on this, is more about the sower. And if I'm the sower, how am I focusing the efforts that God has given me, the calling God has given me? Because I really believe this. I may sow my seed in a soil and determine there was too much rock underneath it, and so I go to a different soil. But Mark comes along, and his seed or his crop can grow in 6 inches of soil, where mine needed 12 inches of soil, and he flourishes there. And so it's more about the sower finding where God is leading them, or to the mission that God is calling them on, or to the field God is calling them to. I feel like that's more of the purpose here. And if there's a changing soil thing, that maybe what he's showing us here is, yeah, you'll get some results in these soils, but instead of trying to change the soils, find the one that doesn't have to be changed. That the Holy, because Jamie Gray made a great point in our group, Dan, that in the final soil, we get the obvious reminder that it was the Holy Spirit that made it grow. And so I'm just trusting the Holy Spirit's going to make it grow. My job is find the soil, which gets back to one of our key accelerate principles we start with, which is, who's the disciple? I'm the disciple. And we can see this parable and make it, okay, what do I need to do to work on and to do better? But it's really about my growth and my discipleship, which is why it leads me to, is the big rock principle about me, the sower, following the Holy Spirit to the soil he wants me to work in.